Guys, welcome to our massive garden. This year we went with tomatoes and cucumbers, just like in the last video. When we put this trellis together and everything, this trellis was worth it.
Yeah, it was definitely worth it, but the tomatoes are a bit heavy, so the trellis is kind of
it's sort of pushing over, but that's all right because we just have cucumbers on this side and they've been growing steady. We've been getting about a dozen cucumbers every 2 or 3 days. And tomatoes, wow, we just have so many, we don't even know what to do with them. We just give them away.
Yeah, look how many tomatoes there are. They're like everywhere. They're just growing. I really don't know what we're gonna do with them.
I know. I think maybe we'll just try to maybe can them, make some sort of salsas, or give them away because it's always awesome when your neighbor comes over with a bunch of tomatoes.
Yeah.
But we have this one area here in the garden. It's back here, and it's just like a problem area. So we've had some herbs. We've had some herbs growing here. And for the most part, the soil stays really, really dry. So sometimes I have to water this like twice a day. And this stuff's not really growing. So we wanted something that was like higher up.
Yeah.
But we didn't want something low like these raised beds. But we wanted something that's going to last a while and it's going to work really well. And we can also plant all this all over.
Yeah, I really don't understand why the herbs are drying up so bad and just not doing, like some of them are actually doing kind of well, but then there's some of them are just off and on. They'll dry out really crazy and we would have to come and like soak them like it was really, really crazy.
And sometimes we're gone for a day, so we can't do it. So we came up with a solution. We got a raised metal bed. It's amazing. It's actually about waist high. And we're gonna fill it all in today. We're gonna put it together for you guys and come along with us. Wow.
It's perfect. I thought it was going to be like super wide.
Nope, this is how wide it's going to be. So just a little wider than this. And the great thing is, look how tall it is.
Yeah, I love that.
Already, like. This is what I love about these. You can actually modify them to whatever you want. So when we first started, we were thinking like, oh, we're gonna go with the 8-foot length. And then we measured and we were like, man, we gotta get rid of everything in the back. We got like this little table over there we love to have coffee at. And we took this down first by one panel which brought it back to 6.5 feet. And then it's still taking up a lot of space, so we'll take off one more panel and we'll have a perfect fit. What do you guys think? What do you think?
Dude, that looks awesome. It's huge though.
It's way more solid too. When we first put it together, it was almost the entire length of this back.
Yeah.
But we wanted to keep our little like table where we hang out. And we had to go down to just 2 panels from, I think we had like 5 when we started. And now what we got to figure out though is we got to figure out how we fill this, right? You don't want to fill this all with soil.
Nope.
It's going to cost more than the raised bed
I know,
cost us.
that's the crazy thing. It's like, does everybody know that you fill it up with like cuttings or like
I don't know,
branches?
but what we're going to do is we're going to get actually some fabric. We have some weed fabric and we're going to put it in the bottom because our other raised beds, the soil came out a little bit, like the bugs carried it out. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to fill the bottom first with our weed fabric. On top of that, we're going to put like some grass clippings. We're going to put pieces of logs and everything. And we're going to fill it until there's about 8 inches from the top here, 8 to 10 inches. And from there, we're going to fill it with topsoil, some good compost, and even some of the natural soil that we just sort of have laying around to get the plants used to the environment around here. This came out 10 times better than I thought it would.
It sure did.
I totally thought we were gonna mess it up and make it look funky, but look at that paint. Like, it's just fantastic, the finish on it, and it's waterproof and durable. It just feels so good. It's just like a quality product, really. And everything fit.
Yeah,
so
and everything looks so good too. And I feel like all the herbs are gonna be so much happier here. What do you think?
Already, I mean, once we pull, I don't know if you guys saw when we were pulling them out, it was literally like it was living in a box. Some of the roots of the rosemary looked like they were supposed to go down. Some of the roots of the rosemary I thought were supposed to go down like a foot or two, and now they'll be able to do that here, especially once all the earthworms and everything eat the cardboard and this soil starts to settle sort of more and more. So downside is, you know, every year we're going to add a little bit of soil, but we're going to always add a compost layer in here anyway and then mix it with the original soil. So as the used soil sort of settles, our compost will fill everything in. But that's it for this episode, guys. You're going to have to come back and check on our herbs, just like our tomatoes and our cucumbers. They did fantastic. You're going to have to check back with us in our next video and see what exactly happened. We actually even planted some radishes, some chamomile, and what was the thorn? Carrots, the mini carrots.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Well, I feel like we're a little late, but we just winged it.
Harvest time was supposed to be 3 weeks, so we'll see what happens, and we'll catch you guys in our next video. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Fat Finger Foods, where you can see the behind the scenes and everything that's going on. Love you guys. We'll see you in our next video.